Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And the mainstream media are absolutely furious over the stop at McDonald's by President Trump. They're calling it weird and bizarre and strange. This is what they think about jobs like McDonald's and retail jobs, because they live in these ivory towers, because they think they're above the average and everyday American. This is why they fail to connect with everyday people like you and me. This is why President Trump connects very well with people like you and me. We understand what it's like to have to work for a living, go to a job in the morning time where you have to work an evening shift or an overnight shift, where you have to grind those hours in 40 hours a week or whatever you might be working. You understand the struggle. You understand what it takes to have to go in and work these types of jobs. However, people in the mainstream media, these Democrats and these uniparty individuals, have no idea. Right. And they sit there, and I always hate this image. And a little off track for a second. I always hate this image of politicians rolling their sleeves up to act like they're the common man. Donald Trump doesn't do that. He shows up in his, his suit that he always wears, and he's going to do what. And I respect that. I respect that about Trump. And so him showing up to a McDonald's to serve up some fries, hand some orders through the thing, they're like just losing their mind over it. Like, oh, this is just a stunt. He's desperate. He doesn't look well. He did right. That's what they sound. And we're going to watch this video because it's hilarious the way they're melting down over this stop by Donald Trump over at McDonald's. And because I'm loving it, right? I'm loving it. Donald Trump loves McDonald's. Anyway, here we go.
If you're on his campaign, and I know you are certainly not, I'm not making any implication of that, but what is the logic behind this, going to a McDonald's? I mean, we know the guy likes Big Macs and filet of fish, and he's used the word love to describe the way he feels about the food there before.
You hear how she said, ugh. Like, dude, if I'm eating fast food, more than likely McDonald's is like one of those ones I will pick over many of the other fast food choices. I like McDonald's. However, this is a huge stop. This is in Pennsylvania. He's connecting with those voters that matter the most, the forgotten men and women, right? That was a theme in his first election, right? The forgotten men and women. And he's doing it again. Listen how they describe this.
But what's this about?
There's no logic to it. It's a stunt. He has not put forth an economic agenda. He, as you know, appears to be not well, and he's engaged in some really bizarre types of activities during this campaign. So this is just another one of those stunts that he will continue on through the campaign. And I think that we need to really focus on making sure that he is not elected, of course, because he is a threat to our democracy, but also the Harris loss agenda is about the economy, reducing the cost of living, reducing the cost of prescription drugs, reducing the cost of housing, and making life better for everyone. And that's what we have to focus on, and make sure we get every voter to the polls and make sure that the voters vote for the future, not taking the country backwards, as you see what Donald Trump continues to try to do. So I'm urging and encouraging everyone to get to the polls and vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz to be their next president and vice president.
Yeah, the only person I see that wants to help the country move forward is President Trump, with his no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and so many other economic things, bringing more jobs back here to the U.S., employing tariffs on these predatory countries who continue to try to take one over on us, and maybe bring those companies over to the U.S. and start more manufacturing jobs here. This guy is the only one talking about jobs, while Harris and Walz is over there putting tampons in boys' rooms and screeching about joy. They have no plan. And speaking of plans, why wouldn't Kamala Harris want to impact change like today? Because she is like the second person in power as being vice president. Why wouldn't she focus on those issues now? Because she isn't going to focus on those issues later. She's going to push an agenda that is going to erode your constitutional rights. And that's what the left has been after for so long. And we're not going to reward someone who is a constant failure and give them a promotion over it. My vote goes to Donald Trump. I encourage you to vote for Donald Trump. I encourage you to encourage your friends and family to vote for Donald Trump because he's the only guy who's handing out fries. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys follow me on all my social media, all linked in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.